Okay, doing a brake job for a 2009 Toyota Yaris front brakes. Tools you need is first of all, you gotta take the wheel off, but you want to get a jack. You want to make sure you have jack stands for support, safety. But yeah, 14 millimeter. You don't have to break both of them, just do one. And then what you're gonna do is after that it swings open, so I'll show you step by step. But other than that, once you get through, these brake pads just snap off. So we'll go through the video and you'll see what I'm doing. Since I'm doing it by one man, I'm gonna have to pause, and then I'll remove the bolt. So I'm gonna move this 14 millimeter bolt right behind here, that one right there. Okay, all right. Okay, so doesn't take much to break this open. Once it's open, unscrew it, put the bolt aside. Here, what you're gonna do, lift. Okay, now you have access to your brake pads. So what I do here, I get a bungee cord. I have one. Slide it down here, and bring this up, loop this through here, and the other side. There you go. Good. Right, brake pads. I went ahead, got this from Amazon. I'll put a link. I mean, if you're using the same one, if you're changing the same vehicle, but check just to make sure if it's the same. Okay, has some good reviews on it. So all right, what do you do here? You're gonna snap these off. So they usually pop right off. See, the reason why I'm replacing is, if you can see right there, it's pretty worn down. Probably like this one's more than 50%, that one is about 50%, or even a little bit less than 50%. Okay, so these usually snap off. There you go. Okay, biggest thing, remember the orientation. See this clip right here? You're gonna need that clip to take on to the next brake pad. Same thing with this right here, this metal piece. You're gonna use that for the next one. So I usually put the front one here, and then the rear, see here, again, it just snaps right off. There you go. This is the one. Did I say rear? I meant the one on the inside. So again, you're gonna need this clip, and you're gonna need this part. Okay, so what I do is I usually lay them down, and then I'm gonna get the new ones, and I'm gonna switch them over. All right, so give me 1 sec. Okay, it didn't take too long, probably like 2 minutes. I snapped the original clip from here off. If you have a difficulty, you see that right there, just stick a flathead screwdriver in here and you prop that up, it'll pop right off. This just comes off from the original one, and it goes on here. If you feel it's a little loose, what you could do is bend the tabs a little, and it'll snap back on. So putting it back, again, same way you took it out, same way you put it back. So look, align it. So find the groove, in this case here. Sorry, it's kind of difficult showing you this. There it is. Done. So that's one. You see the thickness? I'm going to compare the thickness. See that? Remember what I said about less than 50% or 50%? Yeah. Wow. That's why, yeah, when I was driving, I heard the squeal. So, well, squeals could be other things too, but I felt like it was metal. So let's see. This one is the same way. Put it through the notches, and see here. Once you have it at an angle, it'll pop right in. There you go. There you go. There we go. Sorry, the camera. I'm kind of looking and looking at the camera, make sure you guys see. So, all in, wow, look at that. Look at this. This is that one. You see that? Oh my god. And like I said, I heard metal. So, now you're at this step and you're like, oh crap. Shit, this shit ain't gonna come back down. Well, you got two ways. You go ahead and bleed the brake system. Where is it? Right there. See that right there? You open this and it bleeds it out. Or you can go ahead, you want to compress this. Now, biggest thing is this: when you do compress this, you will notice the reservoir, the brake reservoir underneath the hood going up a little. And that is because now you have more. So in this case, like I said, you can go ahead and bleed the brake system. Otherwise you have an overflow up there. So you'll have to remove the fluid regardless, right? If you want to, you're at this step and your car's, a lot of miles. This has like about 140 or 150,000, something like that. You can go ahead and do that. And I'll make another video on how to bleed the brake system. But just mentioning it right there. Okay, how do I do this? Well, if you're gonna do it this way, what I'm gonna do is you get a jack, stick it in here, and basically what it'll do is it'll compress this and you'll be able to put it back. So I'll show you. Here you go. So you have a couple of options. There is a I think AutoZone. You can go there, you can rent a tool. That tool is actually somewhat similar to this in a smaller form, where basically what it does is it goes in between, and it's either you're using a drill, and as you drill it will expand and then push the piston back. I've seen that version. I think the other version is one that clamps on this side. But anyways, you do what you feel is necessary with what you think is right and what is convenient to you. Okay, do you have a better way, you know what, and you like to share it to somebody else? Great. You can put it in the comments. So all right, I'm gonna continue with this, and again, all I'm doing is I'm just barely turning it so I can compress this just enough so that I can slide it back in. Guys, so where did I leave off? Oh yeah, remember how my brake pads were kind of wearing like all the way down? I just want to let you know, biggest thing you want to make sure when you do brake pads replacement is make sure the guide pins, see how they freely flow right there? That's the guide pin, right? That rubber thing is basically an anti-vibration thing. So again, you look at the bottom one, it should freely slide in and out. Okay, anytime you have those things stuck, it could cause uneven wear, and then this is where you could have one side wearing more than the other. So yeah, when you're doing this, just make sure to pay attention to that and then go from there. All right, I'm gonna drop this down. It should go through, like I said, after I was able to compress this. So let's see. All right, so went in pretty good, and at this point, tighten it up. You can look up the torque specs to see. I don't have it on hand, but I'll look it up right after this. But yeah, you can look that up, and then pretty much go from there. The same thing will be on the opposite side. All right, well, hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, disclaimer, everything I do is I take responsibility for my own vehicle, but again, disclaimer is this is you're taking your own risk, doing your own do it yourself. So other than that, all right.